Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching. We're going to continue on with our Latin and Greek root words. So we have four that are similar this time. The first one is cap, capped, and kip. And these are Latin words that mean to seize, capere, or take or get, captum. So where do we see these root words in 21st century language? If you've ever taken a look at a room and you see the capacity of that room that the fire marshal has determined, that means how many that room can take. Captivate, captivating. So if someone captivates you, they charm you, they get your attention. And the sip, you may be thinking, I don't think I've ever seen that word before. Yes, you have. The recipient, receipt, that's why that has that, P at the end there. It's like the silent P. So that's a person who gets something. Okay, so those are our three words meaning to seize, take, or get. Moving on to the next one. This is a bigger root word, and that is prehend. And that is to seize, to grasp, to take. So you hear in crime stories, they've apprehended the subject. So that means they've got their hands on the suspect. And then you're probably thinking more academic based with this one. Did you comprehend? You always hear us English teachers say to you, did you comprehend what you read? Or reading comprehension skills. And that means, did you, grasp what was given to you? All right, our next one, we have sum and sumped, and that is Latin for take, use up, or buy. So we have a couple of options here. So those of you who are Catholic might remember the holy day that's coming up as I record this, the Assumption. Actually, I think it passed. And that is a belief accepted as true. So Catholics believe in the Assumption that Mary was born without sin. That's why she could give birth to, Jesus. Another way you see this, put an E at the end of some and you get sum. So you can see words like consume, to use up or to devour. You may have heard someone say, well, that was pretty presumptuous of you. And if you presume or are presumptuous, it means you have way too much confidence. So you are just kind of taking everybody's attention with your confidence if you're presumptuous. Another word you may have heard sumped in, and that's sumptuous. And that's usually something we use with our senses. So if something smells sumptuous, it's very luxurious, very rich. Food tasting sumptuous. Fabric that you can feel. You can feel the difference in Egyptian count, cotton count sheets than you can, the Walmart sheets. All right, so that's for some and sumped. And last but not least, we have wrapped and wrap, and that means to seize. So if you've ever heard anyone say, oh, I'm just waiting for the rapture, I guess we're getting a little religious with this list. It means that you're just waiting for this intense moment of joy. So some Christians believe that is when the Messiah returns to earth. And then rapid, with COVID, we were always taking those rapid response tests, right? To see the little lines. Hopefully you never saw the second line, but if you did, oh well. So that would be rapid, rapidity, anything to do with quick, fast. We need to get it now. Okay, so those are the words that we have for this week. Thank you for watching.